All right, shalom, shalom. Like you say, all praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Makakadash, and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to all you brothers teaching in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. All right, this is Father Yoff Jim S. Boston, coming back with a quick impromptu, you know, and the scriptures are the word of the Most High, Yahweh, through his son, Yahweh Shai, without a shadow of a doubt. It's showing and it's evident, okay, that the leaders of Great Millstone, through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, were straight up, okay, warning the people about the MOTB, okay, and Salaki, and how this man was his kingdom was gonna fall. When I say this man, I'm talking about Esau, Edom, all right, and you can see it's the tell of the tape through these newspapers or online media, let's say that, which is newspapers futuristically, okay. It's showing, all right. Everybody's in having money woes, and because the system was set up by Edom, all right, which you can trace that back to Michelle Bauer and the Red Shield, which would be the Rothschilds, okay. Their system is failing, or the plug has been pulled from it on purpose so that things could become more digitalized, okay. And just want to state a few points and then bring out some scriptures, man. All right, and go to the rudders real quick. This is big news right here. Russia cuts gas flow further as your issues saving please. Okay, because they're not all on the same page. Some places need more than others, and this is where the strife is going to begin for Babylon the Great. Okay, and he's cutting off those people that's in support of the Ukraine and blocking him, but he holds the resources for their heat and fuel consumption. Okay, Salaki brothers. Let's go down here. Fed to unveil another big rate hike as signs of economic slowdown grow. Okay, that's a definite sign of where they are. Okay, when it comes to the U.S. dollar. All right. So the U.S. dollar is out of here, man. Okay. And then this article right here, just go straight down to it. They use Walmart as a, and I don't know if you ever seen the documentaries about how they pick sites for Walmart. Okay, but they have a federal survey team come in and put down these Walmarts. And the question begs why? Because, like the elder apostle said, when you look at the word Walmart spelled backwards, it goes into martial law. All right. So let's see what they said about Walmart. I'm just going to go right to the point. It says fears of stalling economy were stoked late on Monday when Walmart Inc., whose massive footprint offers a broad view of consumer behavior, cut its profits outlook and said inflation had pressed shoppers to spend their money on food and fuel instead of higher margin discretionaries. Okay, items like electronics and apparel. Okay, and we know that the auto industry is crushed. All right, but I just wanted to bring that out. So they used Walmart as the footprint on economic growth in America. Okay, and it's true. I work for two companies that distribute packages, and hey man, it's scarce, man. What turned into 5 hours a day is now, you know, on some days I could say that is now about 3.5. And then on Mondays, you got your extra, hour and a half that happens. But that's a normal Monday. But proceeding throughout the week, man, there's little to no packages being distributed from either of these places, man. Okay, so that's a definite sign right there as well to anybody that's in the know. Let's go here. Go back in. It's another article in here. Then you have Lufthansa ground staff walk out in Germany in pay dispute. Okay, this is what you're gonna see because on Elder Malcolm's community page with they take pictures. They said you're gonna start to see more and more people just up and leave their jobs. Even it's one coworker at my job. It's just up and he just up and left, man. Okay. He said he can't take it no more. And of course he's an Edomite and he thinks Florida's gonna be the place to be. He's going to Miami. I don't know. Everybody wants to go to Hollywood or Miami. All right. It says, let's go down. Dutch bank extends profit streak in Q2, but warns on economy. Salaki. Things are failing, man. This system's almost done. It's played out. Okay. Let me get this right here. So in that first article that I brought up, all right here, Russia cuts gas flows further as Europe issues saving pleas. Okay. It says Russian delivered less gas to Europe on Wednesday in a further escalation of an energy standoff between Moscow and European Union that will make it harder and costlier for the bloc to fill up storage ahead of the winter heating season. Salaki. Okay, and we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai that this is going to lead to the big flip, okay, and various other situations. And when we say the big flip, all right, this just Obadiah 1 and 7 says, all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that ate thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is no understanding in him. Okay. It says, let's go on the NLT side. It says, all your allies will turn against you. They will help to chase you from your land. They will promise you peace while plotting to deceive and destroy you. Your trusted friends will set traps for you and you won't even know about it. Okay. And America put these European countries in in a tight spot, in a tight situation. Okay. Having them sanction Russia and support the Ukraine to the point of where, they put them in a full blown trap with Vladimir Putin. And the trap is pull back oil consumption. Okay. And these people are going to do whatever he wants them to do, which is they're going to flip on Babylon the Great, NATO. All right. NATO allies in Babylon the Great, let's say that. And let's go to Jeremiah real quick. Jeremiah 51 and 7, it says, Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Okay. And this is true. These nations took a sip of that Babylonian juice, okay, which led with democracy. Then after that, the economic ways of it, and then after that, the all the doctrines or philosophies that came with it. Okay. And at this point, they're at their wits end. They're losing their shit. Okay. Shit is hitting the fan for them. And soon over here in America, which is coined also Babylon the Great, Sodom and Gomorrah in Egypt, okay, in the scriptures. So this is getting spread around, man. And if you've been watching and listening to the elder apostles and the brethren on down from them, okay, the elder bishops, all right, as well, you'll know, okay, about all these toppling countries, man. Sri Lanka, what is that other one? Sri Lanka, Panama. There's a few more in between. It escapes me right now, but these countries, they're toppling because their economic system and their governmental system just imploded on itself. England is another place. Okay. The brothers out there. All right. It's bad things happening out there, man. When it comes to traveling, like I showed you with Germany. Their workers just walked off the tarmac. Why? Because of inflation. That pay, they need that pay, man. But this is why these nations are getting ready to gear up against Babylon the Great, man, because it's all their fault for selling them a felonious dream such as democracy, leading off, and then giving them this false banking system. Okay, it's all coming down to the wire, man. It's Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take balm for her pain. If so be, she may be healed. Right? We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reaches onto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies. All right. So none of these places want to partake in this place anymore, man. That's what's gonna actually be the end all be all of Babylon the Great. Okay, in the first place that is really demonstrating that is Saudi Arabia. All right. So we live in the time of prophecy, man. It's happening, left and right. Okay. Think I seen also today. Let's see. It's an earthquake today. Here it is. Powerful 7.1 earthquake strikes Philippines. At least 4 dead, as they know. Okay. There it is, man. Okay, these were the words of Yahweh through his son, Yahweh Shai, what was going to be happening in this time. Let's get it real quick. This is Matthew 24. Now I'll go straight to the point. Like I said, we live in a time of prophecy selected. And it says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Right? And this is what we're waiting for. We're waiting for the end. Though it tarry, wait for it. Like it says in Peter's. Okay? And so all the things that you're about to see is going to lead up to that final phase of the chip coming out. Okay, that's why the economic woes are going on. Behind the scenes, they're talking heavy about the chips. Okay, being doled out. It's not a mystery anymore. It's the fact of the matter. It's the truth. Okay. It says, for nation shall rise against nations, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Okay? And that's what you're starting to see. All right? Because with inflation, pestilence, all right, and famines, oh yeah, the sorrows are on the way. Okay? Yesterday, one of the brothers put in a group chat that Massachusetts is suffering a drought as well. Okay. So if that doesn't mean anything to you Israelites especially, or you other nations, and you're not in the spirit, something's going on in your world that's blocking you from getting this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. For the Israelites, only. And you heathens, we don't give a damn. You're going into slavery at the end of the day. Okay? After being judged over here on this soil by them nuclear missiles or whatever plague or pestilence gets you. Okay? Let's go to Second Ezra 9:3 real quick. Let's read that. See what the angel said to Ezra. I'll start from the top. Second Ezra 9:1. It says, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest parts of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Okay, just like in Matthew's 24:6. All right. And it says, Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, 7.1 magnitude earthquake in the Philippines. Okay. Then you got Sri Lanka. I think it's I cannot remember those other two places. In Panama. Okay. Like uproars against their government. Soon to come here, soon to America. These politicians want to get drugged out of their offices as well. And, matter of fact, on TikTok, it was, I think it was India that had all the globalist, okay, pictures up saying that they need to be wanted above their pictures, saying they need to be arrested, man. Okay, so that's the uproars of the people. All right. It said, Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Okay. So he declared the end from the beginning. All right. And now it's shown. All right. The thing with Walmart is this is going to be an overnight thing. What's going to happen there? Right? And everywhere. Let's get it. I'll just jump down to it. Second Ezra 6:22. It says, And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. Okay? And then measuring the growth of Walmart's footprint, how it was descaled back, the profit margin was descaled back for the end of the year fiscal budget. All right. Shows a lot that 2023 is going to be a very hard time for the people. All right. Coming up. And that's when you're going to see, more sorrows take place, more pain. Okay. From famine and pestilence, because you got the WHO doing what with the juice of the apes. Okay, you know how they get down because they control disease. Okay? Not get rid of it. All right? So that's just something to think about. But yeah, man, all this is happening because it's the time of prophecy. It's a beautiful time. You got to stay prayed up and hopeful. Okay? That faith will have your back, man. Okay? The only way you can do that is have faith, to have more faith, okay, in these trying times. If that makes any sense, you know. But definitely wanted to just say a few things, bring out some scripts, try to break them down to coincide with those news articles were. Okay. I'm going back to that the gas one. Yeah, that's gonna be, you know, the end all be all to a downfall of Babylon the Great. Will it lead to World War III? I don't know, but I know when it comes to picking sides, you know, that's what it's gonna be, man. Everybody's eyes gonna be towards this place, is gonna wanna blow it down, so to speak. So with that, I want to say all praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, Shalom, Abad Babal, and Kwam Yasharala.